I started at 48 with heart palpitations. And I went from doctor to doctor, literally 5 different doctors. At one point, female doctor, had given me first of all, an angiogram and put me on heart medication, and had never once mentioned that this could be menopause or perimenopausal. And I just happened to be in the office one day and opened a book and saw heart palpitations, symptoms of perimenopause. I remember going through a period where I just felt like, whatever, and could not concentrate reading, which is my favorite thing to do, my love. I couldn't focus long enough. And a friend who was going through it said, do you find yourself not concentrating? And I was like, yeah. Do you feel that you're duller than you used to be? Yeah. And I'm telling you, when I went and got my first click of estrogen, it was because I used the little click, I got my first click and I was like, the sky is bluer.
All right. So there's a ton to unpack here with Oprah talking about menopause and her symptoms. So we're going to do this in a couple parts. Here's part 1. So Oprah talks about that she started having palpitations and that she went to 5 different doctors before someone even mentioned that this could be menopausal or perimenopausal symptoms. And so first, Oprah, I'm really sorry you had to go to 5 doctors. Second, let's talk about some of the common cardiac symptoms that can start to occur or can possibly be confused in the perimenopausal and the menopausal period. So women, when we're going through menopause, we lose a lot of our estrogen, our natural endogenous estrogen, okay? And so some of the common symptoms are hot flashes, feeling fatigued, feeling palpitations or your heart racing. Interestingly, unfortunately, we tend to gain weight in our central region. Our cholesterol levels go up as we lose our estrogen. Our blood pressure levels might go up. And so sometimes patients end up at the doctor saying, oh my goodness, I'm having high blood pressure for the first time, or I'm having palpitations for the first time. And maybe related to menopause, or it may be related to something else. And so unfortunately, it does often take time for us to figure that out for you, right? And we don't want to miss anything. I think it's also really important here that we're not just blaming menopause, because that's something else that I sometimes see in other physicians, not all physicians, but other physicians who might have patients come to them, women specifically, and women are complaining of these symptoms and someone just brushes it off as, oh, this is just menopause.